Hello everybody. I did a previous video on installing a Hall sensor tachometer onto my Harbor Freight mini mill. And it was a pretty bad video actually. So I got a request from a friend of mine to redo it and to give a little more detail. So here goes. So I bought a Hall sensor tachometer from Amazon for under $20. It came with this display and that Hall sensor and the cable from the Hall sensor down to the display is a simple plug-in. I did have to run a power supply to this display, which I purchased the 120 to 240 volt display. The reason for that was I didn't want to have to run a separate power supply. I was simply able to come in behind the master disconnect and pick up 120 volts, run some short wires, and I apologize for the darkness, but 2 wires running down, supplying power to my display. And then, of course, the cable plugs in, runs right back up to the Hall sensor. Underneath the cap for the spindle, I installed the Hall sensor. You can see it there. And glued the pickup magnet onto the spindle. And then I put a piece of black tape over the top of it just to ensure it doesn't come off. This worked very well. It was simple to adjust and install. Simply drill a hole, stick it in, adjust it so it doesn't hit. It's not real critical on how close it is. I got it within probably a 1/4 inch. I didn't want to get any closer than that. And that was it. It worked. The magnet underneath the cap that goes onto the drawbar is polarity sensitive. So you might have to experiment with that a little bit and figure out which way goes out. I did have that problem. I was freaking out. I could not figure it out. I got this reading, L. I couldn't figure out what was going on with that. But what it was that magnet is polarity sensitive. And the L is nothing more than saying that it's low speed. It's not picking up anything from the Hall sensor. So once I corrected the magnet, everything works fine. Let me turn it on, show you how it works. As soon as you turn it on, it picks up speed very quickly. It does take a moment to stabilize. It can take up to, 5 to 10 seconds to stabilize. That is my only complaint about this whole tachometer, is it does take a moment to stabilize. Anytime you change speed or shut it off, you'll see it does stabilize, but it takes a few seconds. It is accurate. I tested it with my Snap-on Phototac, and it was accurate within 50 RPM. And as you can see, it takes a moment, even after I shut it off, to return to the low speed indication, which obviously means it's updating very slowly. But for under 20 bucks, it is an excellent upgrade to my mini mill. Now I know what speeds I'm cutting at, so I can choose the correct cutter, correct speed for the material I am using. So good luck. Hope this helps somebody out. Have a good day.